What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Journey to the Prem with Boston United. Leave a thumbs up and get a comment in if you want to be seeing more of this series. And I'll say it at the beginning of this episode as well. I'm going to stream a bit of this save over on Twitch, and I think I'll get more episodes out that way. Because at the moment there is a bit more interest and I feel like more of my viewers are over on Twitch than YouTube, which is probably the first time in like ever. The way things have gone. But generally my Twitch streams in the end, when they go up as a pass upload, they get like it's 1,000 views or more. So, and there's a lot more interaction on those. So I just feel like, I'm spending a lot of time on Twitch. So I thought, okay, let's do a portion of the streams of this save, and then we can play through it and get the games off camera, even though they're on camera. But, for the YouTube series, get through them maybe quicker because, when I'm not playing this save and I'm streaming, obviously I'm doing the Man United save on stream. I think that makes sense. But make sure you follow on Twitch because I will be intending to play it a bit over there, and then we can get some real-time feedback. But then also it'll get maybe a bit of interest, people watching me on Twitch, to come over to YouTube and actually watch the series. So hopefully that all makes sense, though, as we give an update how September has gone so far. I did want to... It's not always going to be so structured. I said maybe we'll go through, play like the last game of the month, and we can see how the financials is looking, which is actually not too bad at this point in time. Like, if you look at this month, 50k, which it's almost 51k there, and just over 37 for expenditure. So it's actually looking really, really good. If you look at last month, 113k through the income, and look, that's 81k in terms of expenditure. So 81k expenditure, income 113. That's the I don't want to get too excited. Let's because I'd love to go on an FA Cup run as well. I might even label that like as this video, so you wouldn't want to lose. But against Warrington Rylands, they're not even in a division. Well, you can see they're in the Bet Victor Northern Premier because the logo is in the game. That's what's in the game. But anyway, opposed to actually the league. I think we should be able to beat them. But as I said, before that, we'll just review some of the results. A loss, Darlington, can't win every single game. They were a bit of a tricky one. Jordan Crawford scored late, but you could tell, it was 2-0 before that goal. They were controlling the game in their home. So, it was pretty tough. But then against Alverton, had to fight for a result there to kind of hold on. You saw they scored in the 73rd, but after their injury time goal there, it was really good to score an early one from Tom Platt. Early one in the second half, that is. And we just did enough to hold on there. And another 1-goal victory. That was a 1-0 against Buxton. And it was a late winner by Jake Wright. Talk about build up to that. I feel like I want to show you, like, when it's really notable, I mean, when it's a winner in the 91st, like, that is, I'm not always going to show you a goal, but when it's a notable moment, and as I said, if you want to see all the moments, we'll be playing a lot of it over on stream as well. So make sure you come over to Twitch, come over and check it out. But Crawford, look at this ball. It's not like a spectacular finish, but it was like, again, you got to be in that moment when we were really working towards it, and getting that breakthrough, because you're at home, you try and go for that winner, and thankfully that's what we got. So we're gonna get into the FA Cup game. It's only second round, but hopefully it's a beginning of a run for us. I think we're making decent money without cup money, like in terms of the money in versus money out for the month. I mean, we've only had one really finished month since the league has started in August. So, we'll be interested to see how we go. We'll take a look at the team selection as well. I do want to go relatively strong into this. We don't have anyone that's too tired, but I think we go in, and obviously Jake Wright with 8 goals. Yeah, you can't go wrong with right, can't you? We'll be saying that a lot over the season. But yeah, for the most part, I think we are going to head in with this selection. We do have Jedi Gordon on the bench, or not on the... You get it. We are probably going to take one of the right... We might drop out Ferguson, and I'm just going to take a look at him as well. He's not too bad, and he could probably contend. It's him and Alice Miles. They're both... They're very... You know, they got some different attributes, but Ferguson probably just edges him out of those attributes, and yeah, they're very close. There's a very good chance Zach Mills takes the lead, and those other two are just whoever we put in or as backup and rotation. And how did that happen? He really doesn't want to play. I accidentally got rid of him. Tom Midgley could probably make it on the bench as well. But the fact of Joe Leasley, he can be like left wing. We started him there in a game. He's also got an assist so far in the season, so not doing too bad. And he's more a defensive winger though, even though his defensive attributes aren't the greatest. But yeah, we don't know what kind of subs we're going to end up making. We've got a few midfielders, striker there, winger. Not a bad mixture. Pollock can play from centre back to DM, centre mid. So it's a pretty tidy mix. And I think from definitely our centre midfielders and then our attackers, the three, our dangerous three is, but from my experience so far, they've been the ones, obviously, that's what you expect, the ones to create and score goals. But I think also they're the danger players in the team. And of course, your players in attack are going to be dangerous, but they're a good attacking force. There's some teams that have a poor attacking force and don't score too many. I'll say expect nothing but a win. Not going to... Yeah. I've been like that at this level so far because I know my manager rating in this case for motivation is not the highest. All attributes are not the highest, really, but not to the level where we can really motivate the players. I don't really go chasing like each position and all that, which I usually do. Yeah, we just get right into it. I'll take getting no negative reactions. So let's see again, Crawford, Wright, and Tavide up top. We have been praising them here, so hopefully they can do something to make me look good. Wassel, yeah. And you can see by the intent. Right. Oh, too easy. And I know it might be an easy thing to say. Oh, yeah, let's go on an FA Cup run. Yeah, let's go on an FA Cup run, in our first fixture in the Cup for the year. But that's really good intent there. And I don't know, I really like their pitch. I feel like again, it's easy to say, oh, yeah, we'll be a better team. Like, so we might look like we're playing it well, but I don't know. Like, you can only judge of what you're seeing at the end of the day, and obviously that was onside. So, Belowane, yeah, you can just see we're quicker, and Tavide could not put it in. Come on. Appleyard goes long. And Atkinson, we just... I like how we're playing. Oh, they almost stuff it up. They might do it again. I just feel like maybe even we're just set up well tactically as well, where we're positioned. It could be just that. You see crazy gameplay in the non-leagues. Pollock, he's looking a bit more polished. Oh, right again. He's already got 10 for the season. And yeah, what we were going to do is Atkinson on that yellow card all the time will ease off tackles. And there we go. 2-0. Absolutely love it. But Pollock, yeah. You can really see the class difference. Atkinson, the want and the fight for that ball. And Wright, absolutely clinical. I feel like I've seen for some other people as well, like their strikers score a lot in the non-leagues, and they maybe don't look fantastic. Like he looks like he's a good player for this league, but yeah, his work rate's 15. I think if you got a few really good attributes, like you stand out. Yeah, or those players stand out. Oh, we got a few yellows early. I should never act surprised about that because we go out to hard tackle, and I think that's a testament to how we play as well. It puts pressure on the opponents, but obviously you don't want to get sending off. So when players get yellow cards, those respective guys, we ease off. Crawford. But it's been exactly the right start. And I looked at a couple of their players, and let's take a look at their their defensive side at least. Like, okay, Morris, average. He wouldn't get into our team. And you go over to Langley. See, he doesn't look... I don't feel they're too far off the division we're in. Like, there's probably players like that. McCourt, maybe see their defensive midfielder. Like, he's not too far off, just to give you, it just really gives you the general idea of their abilities. And maybe we'll take a look at their fullbacks as well. Jordan Musto, really not far off. Not far off. And again, there's that little loading when we go back. But, again, Kyle Hayde, he's only 20 years old as well. I'm almost intrigued by him because he's on the younger side. So, yeah, that's interesting. It gives you the idea they're probably just below us. So, how much better are we actually? That's the question. Play for set piece. No. Let's keep it going. Keep it going really strong. We're happy with our performance. Yeah, just want to see more of that in the second half. We do look like we're in control though. So here we go into the second half, and to get an idea of their midfield as well. I feel like I'm glad I did. Dean Furman. I feel like he could play, and he was. He was at Altrincham. Yeah. He was in the National League. Look at that job. Not far off too. He was playing in South Africa. Like that wasn't that long ago in League One Championship, and he played. The years are going by. That's almost 10 years ago. But it doesn't feel that long ago. But even he was League Two. I don't know. I mean, not even, and judge of his attributes, maybe apart from physicals. I think he looks like he could play this division. Without a doubt. Someone probably could sign him up. So there might be personal reasons. Again, could be local as well. And it might not be a huge different, because we're still in the non-leagues. It's not like in the EFL. So it's just like another step below they're in. So maybe it's not much of a difference. Let me see. Again, I'm from Australia. I don't know the ins and outs of the non-leagues. But again, Cook. Not bad. Not bad. But looking at his attributes, I felt maybe he was a little younger. Like his leadership's a bit low, but no, he's 30 as well. Experience, you see, he's been at FC United, AFC Telford. So he's been around. With those. I just want to show you. Like I know because of playing in non-leagues. Well, okay. He's obviously at that club. He was in the Northern Premier League for a really long time. But I knew the likes of Telford and Fylde FC United. They were in. The North, so even in the National League. So I'm just giving the description of some of their players to you guys to get your opinion at least, to think how much better we are. I'm not going to play for set pieces. Maybe you can let me know in the comments how much better we are than this lot. Here we are. Get the pressure on. And we do that. Pretty easily winning possession back, and here we go. Oh, that has to be a penalty. No, it's wow. I've seen penalties FM23 given for far less. I tell you what. Now Tavide, so dangerous, probably our most dangerous player. Even though if Jake Wright is getting all the goals and he bags a hat trick today, it's created. He was given the service from Tavide. Yeah, I'm holding that up. Like, he's our most dangerous player. Look at him. Brilliant. It felt like no one was near him at the same time too. So I think now especially we might look at some changes, bringing on. Normally I look to bring on younger guys, but in like most saves, that's what I mean. Jake Wright, I'm glad he got his hat trick. Now I can take him off. Janai Gordon. Here it's about the fitness because we've only got under 18s and guys that are over 18 can't play. So Tom Solanke to come on for Tom Platt. Tom for a Tom. Zach Mills, or there you go. We'll bring on Keenan Ferguson. Just for the reason we were mulling over those, and I don't think you make more. Beloane or Wassel was a bit more tired. Yeah. That was my instinct, but I didn't know if there would be updated rules or not, like Premier League, but clearly there is not because we couldn't do that. But anyway, let's see if we can round up with another goal. Just go long. And Tavide, I don't want to take back my statement about him being the most dangerous, but that was very poor. That was very, very poor. Ferguson, well done. Fight for this. You didn't want that, mate. You did not want the ball. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Like I said, the work rate. That can take you a long way. Oh, Tavita. See, the fight was good. And the aerial there, even though it doesn't, we don't get possession. We might need to be careful. Dolan. Drummond. That was probably their best chance. They just had their best chance of the game. And look at the stats. Their XG almost keeping up with us. And we're comfortable. We're at 3-0. Wow. More shots in total. Okay, our XG, just slightly ahead of them, but good result. 3-0. 3-0, that looks like a good performance, but hey, is that flattering us, or could it be something like Jake Wright, just too classy, and he takes the chances, whereas maybe they didn't have that same talent in their team and same finishing ability. So there we go. I love the positively chuffed. I tell you what, opposed to just delighted. But how do you delineate how much better that reaction is if it is chuffed and delighted? And even look at this, Mangum. That's a 4 goal. He looks average, but his opponent's probably is as well. Physically, he's not too bad. Denton with a hat-trick. I just want to see if sometimes you can discover... Look at this. Sometimes reasons. I say this always. Standout attributes, and his standout is aerial ability. Yeah, he's just over that 2 meters tall. Absolute beast. You forget his pace, and that's why he's a dangerous goal scorer. He's in the north. 3 goals in the FA Cup. In that game, obviously, we just saw. And 4 goals in 7 starts. That's okay, but his average rating is 7.5. So, he's obviously performing really well if you're using your target man or target forward, as it's called now. It's like you can utilize that player to be efficient, and clearly he's doing more than just scoring goals based on that rating. So now that officially, that enters us into the FA Cup proper. Danny Benson, this is centre-back, 18 years old, of Barnsley. What's his... Okay. Gloucester, they're looking at a loan. I think the good thing is we're pretty settled. We got a good-sized squad, some missing injuries, suspensions, whatever. But that's what's really helping our profit right now, and I don't feel we need anyone extra, which is going to be really good. We get a little bit from there, 3.37k. Not too bad when you consider the opponents we had to beat for that. That was, some pretty nice money. It's not a lot, but I always consider versus that opponent. So, essentially a free 3k or just over 3k. But excellent performance by Wright. Have to praise that. He's been absolute class. And here we go. This is what we wanted to round it up on the FA Cup third qualifying round draw today. It's interesting. There's preferred opponents there. Yeah, you can just see that. Kidderminster on 65. You just don't see the bar from a face cam. But yeah, you can still see the team names. But if you go to view draw, we'll start the draw. We're not going to go through all of this because there's a whole lot of teams. Look, 80 teams. Yeah, 80 teams left to draw. So there's very specific names. Let's just go advance to the end. Let's see who we get. There we go. Away against Tamworth. Let's take a look where Tamworth are at. Oh, they're not. I remember they definitely used to be. I remember their name definitely... Yeah, the name definitely sticks out to me. They're a notable name. I just want to be a bit more... Can I just not... Yeah, here we go. That's the screen I wanted, and that basically sums up what I'm talking about. It's more in recent years they've dropped down. Yeah, I remember them in the... in the conference. In Vanarama. So, they even won once. But right now, we're focusing on winning it ourselves. Well, we're keeping up. Spenny Moore's doing very, very well. Connor Cart. I love when players I may have signed or at least seen in previous years and doing lower league saves and yeah, where they're at and stuff, which it generally can be the case. Yeah, look, he's killer. He's killer because he's got that pace, really solid finishing ability on loan. Yeah, you would love if he was your player permanently, but for 13-7, yeah, a team with him is going to be very hard to defeat. So, yeah, anyway, drawing Tamworth. As I said, guys, leave a thumbs up for more. Get your comments in. Also, follow on Twitch because most likely, very, very highly likely, because I'm planning it, yeah, that I will stream this on Twitch so we can get through a bit more. And yeah, as we do a few more episodes though, I'm gonna see how we do this save because I mean it's fair enough to say it hasn't got so much interest early. And yeah, the feeling of the journeyman started even better last year, quite easily. So yeah, it's still making me, yeah, I'm gonna wait it out and see maybe how this first season goes, and yeah, see what's gonna be best because this is just the beginning of the save, like I touched on last time. And yeah, you know how all that goes, but yeah, we'll see now. I do have some other videos planned, like maybe some other rebuilds, like I did last year as well, and maybe some videos on, yeah, like good tactics and stuff like that. Just, yeah, adjusting to what the majority want to see. But I always love doing a proper save as well, opposed to those one-off videos. So, yeah, hope you guys that are watching are enjoying it. That's the most important thing. Come follow on Twitch, as I said, because, yeah, I feel that's where... the major content is, or the more interest, or where more people are at. We have some nice chats over on there, so I've been enjoying that regardless. But yeah, for now I'm going to leave it there, and yeah, hopefully you keep enjoying the series. I'll see you in the next one.